Good afternoon. It is afternoon. Is it afternoon? It is. It is just barely afternoon, and we're filming an unboxing, and I thought maybe you'd want to see some behind the scenes.
Hi there, my name is Joe.
And I'm Jessica.
We are homeschooling, natural living entrepreneurs.
This is a story of how we balance it all for the freedom to live our lives devoted to our family and faith.
Thanks for stopping by, subscribe, and come on in.
So I know that we talked about in a previous vlog having that back bay area to be a filming area, but
We're not there yet. We gotta get some lighting in there. We've got to get some sound absorbing things because it's really echoey in that room.
Well, yeah, there's not a lot to absorb the sound, so we would just be bouncing off and the microphone would pick that up. So we are actually going to film our unboxing out in the bins today since we are closed. And it's a nice little background because we worked so hard on it.
So we got this Target pallet. It's from Market Street Liquidation. It's where we buy a lot of our Target stuff. I guess all of our Target pallets that we've ever gotten.
It's true.
Except for one. The first one that we ever got, we got from a place called Sudden Liquidation. No, not Sudden Liquidation. No. Natural State Liquidation, but they were just buying from liquidation.com. I don't know how much it cost. We'll find out in the unboxing video because I know some people, it's like, I don't know, $600 maybe, $650. But we bought a bunch of other pallets for the bin store here. We bought all of these pallets over there.
But
so it's all like one invoice price, and I'm just like, all right, we'll pay it.
This, though, is for YouTube. This is for y'all.
Yeah. And it's a huge pallet,
It's
too.
huge. It's taller than me.
Yeah. And they do deliver, like they do offer this on their website. So we'll put this in the description as well. I don't know how much it all costs because, like I said, I'm not being very helpful. On the website. So I am in love with the lighting up here. We got by the windows. I think in contrast to the old building where we always hated the lighting, and why we had to stop using our Canon here, which I love because it's got super nice lens. It's I like it. It's heavy, but it is hard to film with, but I like the quality. But we had to stop using it at the other building because of the lights would flicker. But here they don't do that. But we were going to use it to film today, but I forgot the battery charger at home with the charged batteries on it. So we're going to go with the I forget what it's called, the DJI Osmo. It's a nice little action camera. It films 4K, but it does pretty good for unboxings too.
So I think the hardest part about, once you have a setup for unboxing, like it is so much easier, but we've never unboxed here. So we don't know what the lighting looks like. We don't know like where the table's going to go, how much room we're going to have. So I'm like, this is the hardest. Sometimes setting up is like the hardest part of an unboxing.
Especially when you have a perfectionist.
I was going to say, I was like, no, that's not me.
I pointed at me.
I think we've got the setup now. One of the things that we know that you guys like is to be able to see the pallet. So we needed to accumulate, this space. We took this table from the testing station that we have over there for our bin store. Ain't nobody using it today. So we're using that. We've got our camera set up here. And then we've got the box here. So hopefully this goes kind of smoothly. We can unbox right here on the table. Everybody can see what's going on. And then we have plenty of space to move it out of the way. It's one of the benefits of having a bigger space is for unboxings, you need a little bit more room because you can't just stack things. I know that before we would price every item, but with a pallet this big, there's a chance that there's a lot of really small items in here. So our goal is to just start the vlog, kind of tell everybody what we know about it. It's limited information, but we're going to tell everybody what we know about it. We're going to cut it right down the middle, We'll pull a box down, and I think it really depends on what's inside that will determine, do we price everything? Do we kind of give an overview? Because sometimes, a lot of people are like, oh, well, I like the old format or I like the new format or, whatever. But sometimes it is totally dependent upon what's in the box, because I know that most people would not want to watch a 2-hour long unboxing, but sometimes that's how long it takes. Sometimes it takes 4 hours to process a pallet. So we always have to be really conscious about how much time we're spending and how to make it entertaining but also educational. So we're in box 3 of the pallet, right? So I'm seeing a lot of bin store stuff. Before, this would be really kind of scary for us because we wouldn't have a way to sell things locally. But now we have the bin store, so this is still money for us. So we found some really great stuff. I'm not going to show you everything because I want you to be surprised.
There it goes.
I want you to watch the unboxing. But, you know, we've gotten some stuff like we got, in this one box alone, we got like a bowl with like dog hair in it. And then in the other one, where's the other one? This one I thought was really cool. But we got this Lego Star Wars set. Great condition. You know, for those of you who do reselling, you know that with Legos, the condition of the box is way more important than a lot of other things because they are collector's editions. And with liquidation, it's very rare sometimes that you find one in a great condition like that. I checked the listings on eBay. A lot of them were selling for $135, $139, somewhere around there. But I don't think we're going to get that because if I look at the solds, what the market is selling for, it's really selling for like 60 to like 50, 60, 70 bucks. So we can price ours on the high end and then we can, yes. So hopefully we'll make a good 50 bucks off of that. And I'm happy about it. So Joe is moving what seems to be, I think, our 3rd box of clothing. Now, previously, when we didn't have a lot of storage, we were in our garage. This would have really stressed us out. But what's stressing me out now is how am I going to tell y'all how much money we might make off this pallet? Because we have this falling prices model. Like, the one thing that Joe and I were kind of thinking about was we would take the average bin sale price for stuff like this, which is probably between $7 and $4.
Yeah, but then all the clothing is probably like $2 to $3.
Right. So I'm thinking we might just like do the average amount of clothes that are in the boxes, and then do a price for that, do a price for everything else, and then give you like an average. But it's not going to be accurate
because I'm really not going to go back and count every single piece that
so
we've got.
I don't know. I guess
you just have to live with not knowing.
We may not know exactly. So we just finished the unboxing. And this is what it looks like when we're done. A complete mess. It's a complete mess because we want to get the filming undone, so we don't always... Undone? All done. We want to get the filming all done so that, you know, we can be done with that, and then the cleanup usually comes later. So that's where we're at right now. I think, like I thought, the most difficult part was giving an estimation on how much money we would make because we really don't know exactly. You know, our metrics have changed. Before it was pallet by pallet or load by load. And now we've kind of grown to week by week sales. Are we reaching our goal? So what's going out versus what's coming in terms of the whole operation. So it makes it a lot harder for us to be able to give accurate guesstimates on how much we're going to make. So that's a problem we're going to have to solve, or a problem that may just be an ongoing thing until we find a different thing or we evolved past that. But I hope that you have enjoyed seeing the back of the house, the behind the scenes of what an unboxing looked like. It's a lot of work. It's a lot more work than people think. It's a lot of moving things, a lot of being on for the camera, and trying to communicate with each other and figure out what we're going to do, especially when it's something new that we haven't done before. So, time for the cleanup. Y'all want to help, or you're gonna head out? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We got it. We got it. So, but we love you guys, and until next time.
Peace.